you listening right now to imagine a slightly different, frankly, terrifying reality.
Okay, lay it on me.
Imagine you build that beautiful bakery. You spend your entire life savings on the commercial ovens, the imported tile floors, the absolute perfect sourdough recipes.
Sounds like a dream so far.
Right. But every single morning, right before the sun even comes up, a giant opaque, completely soundproof dome is dropped by a helicopter right over your entire building.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Nobody on the street can see your sign anymore. Nobody walking by can smell the croissants. You are completely, utterly invisible to the outside world.
That is a nightmare.
And the only way to lift that dome, even just for like a couple of hours, is to walk outside and slide a massive stack of cash into a little slot on the side of the dome.
So you're paying a ransom.
Exactly. And the second that cash runs out, boom, the dome drops right back down. You're just gone again.
Man, I mean, that's a completely anxiety-inducing way to try and operate a livelihood.
Right.
You're essentially paying a daily toll just to prove you actually exist in the public eye. You aren't investing in your own business at that point. You're basically paying a troll under a bridge just to keep your lights visible to the neighborhood.
And yet, for the vast, vast majority of local business owners today, that is exactly the reality of their digital presence.
It really is.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we are taking a microscope to this massive, fundamental shift in the way local businesses actually survive, compete, and grow in a world where, frankly, geographic location is just no longer enough.
And we have some incredible source material for this today.
We do. We're looking at an internal positioning framework from a company called Stellar Media Group. And they've essentially written this manifesto on how local businesses are being bled dry by modern advertising.
Yeah, they really hold nothing back.
No, they don't. But more importantly, they lay out a very specific automated blueprint that some companies are using right now to escape the trap. So our mission for today's deep dive is to thoroughly explore this transition from what we're going to call rented attention to owned audiences.
It's just such an incredibly timely document for us to dissect. Because that old playbook, the one that used to feel as reliable as pouring the actual concrete for your storefront, it's fracturing.
And fracturing fast.
Yeah, rapidly.
It really is. I mean, think about it. If you run a local restaurant, or if you own a plumbing service with like a fleet of 5 or 6 vans, or even if you're just a solo consultant trying to build a personal brand, you've probably been handed the exact same completely worn out marketing playbook for the last 15 years.
Oh, I can recite it by heart at this point.
Right. It goes like this. Buy some Google ads so you pop up in local search.
Check.
Send out a super glossy, oversized direct mailer to the 3 ZIP codes around your shop. And maybe if you're feeling really flush with cash that quarter, you buy a 30-second spot on local daytime TV or rent a billboard on the highway.
And to be completely fair to that historical playbook, I mean, it used to be the gold standard.
Oh, sure.
It literally built empires in the 80s and 90s. But what the source material is looking at today, it presents a very stark, almost brutal reality check about the mechanics of human attention right now.
Because those mechanics have totally shifted.
Fundamentally shifted. And those old tools just aren't catching the gears of consumer behavior anymore. I mean, people don't look up at billboards. They look down at their phones while they're sitting at the stoplight.
Yeah, guilty as charged.
We all do it. And they don't look at direct mail either. They literally carry it from the mailbox directly to the kitchen recycling bin while simultaneously scrolling through video feeds with their other hand.
Okay, let's unpack this because I want to get right into the hard truths here. The source document highlights 3 very specific statistics that honestly, they made me stop dead in my tracks when I was reading prep for this.
They are pretty alarming.
They paint a picture of a digital landscape that is brutally unforgiving for the average local operator. So here's the first one. Fewer than 5% of local businesses have an active video presence online.
Less than 5%.
That means 95% of them are, for all intents and purposes, completely invisible on the exact platforms where human beings actually spend the vast majority of their waking leisure time.
Right, and that 95%